Here you see how, under existing conditions, those channels are very narrow, and you can also see the bifurcation from the human element that's been constructed in the middle of the wetlands. If we move to an after image now, you can clearly see this single broad wide channel that has more connectivity, and then the additional dendritic side channels that will sprout off of that. And this is another look at it with those channels and those western lagoon completely filled in at a 9-foot water level.
9 feet deep, huh?
These are the trails that were spoken of earlier. You see the existing trail in yellow, the proposed trail in green. Again, you can clearly see here how the existing trail fragments the habitat and creates those pinch points where all of the side channels come in there, those narrow channels trying to pass under those bridges. The new trail will be pushed to the perimeter of the wetland area, which serves many benefits. First, it decreases the human impact in the wetland area, and also provides greater opportunities for viewing and for interpretive and educational input, which Clark will speak to in a minute. It's also important to note, I think, that the trail is really not that much longer. We've actually calculated, you can see it's about 1,500 feet under existing conditions to a little over 1,600 feet. It's about a minute longer to walk the path in the proposed condition as it is currently.
Lies.
And this is just another good representation of how those pinch points with are under existing conditions with those side channels that need to meander back into
all that water didn't get back there because it's so pinched.
Some additional design features that are very important in how the restoration was designed. Compatibility with future expansion into the golf course.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Reduced wildfire load. The new habitat
compatible with future expansion.
Will produce much less fire load than the habitat and plants that exist under current conditions. Increased flood protection.
There.
We're actually
Compatible with future expansion.
Of the lagoon, and it has also
everything else
taken into consideration. And the other component that was taken into consideration is the interpretive and educational piece of this restoration, and I'll hand it over to Clark Stevens to discuss that in more detail.